In this video, I want to answer the question, what is Earned Value Management, or EVM? Earned Value Management was developed by the United States Department of Defense in the 1960s to track the performance of its programs. And to this day, all government programs in the United States use Earned Value Management as their means of measuring and managing performance. So, what is earned value? Earned value is the authorized budgeted value of the work that you have successfully completed to date on your project. Now, I don't propose to try and give you a full account in under 5 minutes of how to carry out earned value analysis and all the measuring and monitoring procedures and the calculations and equations that are used by EVM practitioners. What I do want to do is to give you an idea of some of the principal concepts in earned value management and some of the primary measures that we use and some of the forecasts that earned value analysis can produce by manipulating the results of measurements using the equations of earned value management. There may be a range of views, but I would say that there are 4 primary measures that we use in earned value management. The first is budget at completion, and this represents the total budgeted cost of your project. The second primary measure is the budgeted cost of work scheduled, also known as the planned value. This is the budgeted cost of the work to be performed according to your plan, your schedule. So, the planned value is calculated by taking the budget at completion and multiplying by the proportion that the planned work represents of the whole project. The budgeted cost of work performed is also known as the earned value. And this is the value, according to the budget, of all the tasks that have been completed up till now. So we can calculate the earned value by multiplying the budget at completion by the proportion of the total project work that is represented by the completed work to date. The final primary measure is the actual cost of work completed, or just the actual cost. This is a measure of the total money actually expended on the tasks that have been completed to date. Not the budgeted cost, but the actual cost. Therefore, the difference between the budgeted cost and the actual cost represents the cost performance. What earned value management is particularly good at doing is combining cost performance on the one hand and schedule performance on the other. It's very easy to take a project and decide whether you're running ahead or behind schedule. It's also relatively easy to take the same project to see whether you have spent more or less budget than you expected at this stage. What earned value management does is allow you to look at a project which is not on schedule and it's not on budget, and to look at what the performance is for both of them at the same time. It also allows us to produce forecasts, and there are a number of forecasts that earned value analysis can produce. These include cost forecasts. We can calculate the estimate to complete and the estimate at completion. We can calculate variances from the plan. We can calculate cost variances, schedule variances, and variance at completion. And finally, there are two principal performance measures that we can calculate. And these are CPI, or Cost Performance Index, and SPI, Schedule Performance Index. So, earned value management is a tool that enables us to understand our performance, both in terms of cost and schedule at the same time, and to make calculations that will enable us to forecast how the project will perform if we continue as we are going now. If you've liked this video, then hit the like button. If you want more, then subscribe. And if you want to hear about them in your email, please hit the notification bell.